Hello. Okay, so I'm a week on from my procedure. I'm feeling so much better today. It has been quite a hectic week. I have had a lot of pain. The stomach cramps have been terrible, but I'll go back to the day of the procedure and then I'll quickly zoom through to make it short and sweet. So, on the day of this procedure, I had the normal procedure, and then I came out and I was sort of in the resting area, and then I vomited, and I vomited blue. So I don't know if in wherever you are whether they put blue saline liquid into the balloon, but in New Zealand they do. So, and they put it in there so that if something happens to the balloon, then you know that there's something wrong with it. So they put blue dye in so that if you pee or poop blue, then you know it's burst, and then you need to get your ass to a hospital so that they can get that balloon out of you. So I had come out of surgery. I was sitting in the rest area. Not surgery, it's not surgery, it's just a procedure, it's just a gastroscopy, there's no surgery. And then I vomited like 100 mils of blue liquid, and I was just like, oh, it's disgusting. And it really did taste completely disgusting. And I felt so shit. I was just like, ugh. Anyway, so then the doc was like, "Oh no, don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. Just chill." So then I was sitting there for, I don't know, maybe an hour. I don't actually know. I was so off my face. And then I puked another 100 mils of blue liquid, and the doctor said, "Okay, you can go home," and da da da. And I was like, like you told me that if I was going to be doing blue stuff, that it's probably that the things popped and this big problem. And so anyway, what happened was, as we got home, I puked another 100 mils, and so then I started to panic, and I was like, the balloon's popped. I'm having a disaster. And so the doctor called me in, and I had to go back to hospital, and then I had to have another procedure, which was so awful because I was in such a state, and it's completely my fault. Nothing to do with the doctor. Doctor was doing a great job, and he looked down into my stomach, and the balloon was fine. But what had happened was, is when they pulled out the cable with the liquid in it, some of it had maybe 300 mils of saline blue liquid had been left into my stomach, and so then of course my body puked it out. Anyway, so I since then I've been at home, and I have been liquid diet for 3 days. I've been a little bit hungry, but then I'm not sure whether I can work out if I'm hungry or if I've just got a balloon in my stomach, or if I'm just feeling weird, or whatever I'm feeling. Burping a lot, burping so much. Stomach cramps for the first couple of days were so hideous, and the only thing that I can liken it to is, boys, this isn't going to help much, is having contractions if you've had a baby, because it was kind of like that, but up here and not down there, because obviously contractions is where the baby is. So yeah, it was like having these crippling contractions. I haven't been taking so you get heaps of medicine, but I literally only take the medicine when I absolutely need it. So I could do another video about medicine. Oh boy. But I'm only taking the cramping medicine now, and then there's one that stops too much acid in your stomach. I'm doing that one as well. So I'm doing smoothies, and I made a shepherd's pie for dinner last night, which was the first sort of proper meal that I had. I did liquidize it, obviously, to eat it, which made it very interesting to have a liquidized shepherd's pie, but I made it myself, and it was delicious, and I was really glad to have some proper food. I'm not a fan of these Optifast shakes or protein shakes and stuff like that. I do a protein shake for breakfast. And I would like to say that I have lost 7 kilos since I started this only a week ago. And I know that the 7 kilos is majority water, so it's not like I've lost 7 kilos of fat, but I have shed 7 kilos of weight off my body, which does make me feel good. Okay, if you have any questions, fire them at me. I'm trying to make it a really short video because I don't want people to be like boring. So yeah, I will keep you posted and let you know how I'm going. And I've got all these my skin's going really floppy and saggy, which I'm not really enjoying. And my dinner ladies are it's all a bit weird. but I'm enjoying it. Now I'm feeling better, but let me tell you, this is not for the faint-hearted, and you've got to be prepared that people always said, give it 2 weeks because 2 weeks is going to be hell. But I would say 3 days is hell, 4 days is better, 5 days is good. The only thing I really don't like is that I like to sleep on my right hand side, and I can't now because my balloon flops into where I sleep. I don't know what body parts it now sits on, but it's not very comfortable, so I have to sleep on my left side, which I don't really like to sleep on. But I mean, these are the things you have to do. Nothing's easy. All right, take care. Hopefully this is helpful to somebody, and if I'm just talking to myself, well, then I'm just talking to myself. Okay, see you, bye.